Hello guys, welcome again to Forex Warlock. So on today's video, we're going to be talking about um, um, support and resistant trend trading, support and resistant levels. So whenever you are in an uptrend, you know you're going to be focusing on buys. Whenever you are in a downtrend, you're gonna be focusing on sells, but also finding the right support and resistance zone to place your trades and with your confluence and stuff. So the most important levels that are important, I'm going to point them out and tell you how they work and how they function. So support and resistance, you know, it can turn into what do we call it, resistant, and support can turn into a resistant can turn into a support. So it can be vice versa. So looking at an uptrend, firstly, as an example, looking at an uptrend, you know, how do we find or how do we identify an uptrend? And that uptrend, we identify it by finding an impulsive move and getting a correction, and then breaking structure, which is breaking the highest level of that. So breaking the highest level, now that highest level becomes what becomes our support. It was first the resistance, now it becomes our support. Now this becomes our direction line, right? So this becomes our second support, that is directly direction line. So right now, right, stuff like that. So one thing again, what we need to do and what we need to look at is that looking at this, we know that price has to retrace, right? And then when price is retracing, the first option for us to place a trade, it's either it's gonna be here, right, to take price to the upside, right, or it's either gonna be exactly at our level to take price where to the upside again, right, or it's either gonna be to the downside to take price to the support. If price breaks this level or reject this level, get rejected, we know that chances of it to go down to this level and break, they are there. But yes, we're still in an uptrend, right? So let's focus now on when price does go up, creating like a breakout of a structure again, right, creating a new structure again. So in an uptrend, whenever price comes to our level, we're hoping and wishing to take back price where to break structure again, right? Once price breaks structure, now our support and resistance zone gets to move with our trend, right, which with our newest highs. And then now the most important level becomes this one, and then the next thing, price comes in a little bit, dips in a little bit on that zone, and then the next thing it goes up, right, just like that. So same applies again to what? Same applies to a downtrend. So looking at a downtrend, we know that we have to find the downtrend by finding the series of higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs, or swing lows, depending how you call them. But in the meantime, we know that we're going to have an impulsive move to the downside, a short retracement to identify the direction of the market or price. After the break of a structure, which is here, now we confirmed that we are actually in a downtrend. So in a downtrend, we know that price, we're going to look for sells. Where do we look for sells? After price retraces. And when it retraces, where do we actually most likely to get an opportunity? We get an opportunity here, and also we get an opportunity here. So we know that the first attempt of opportunity is going to be there. The second one is going to be here, or slightly in the middle, it's okay, but it's mostly gonna be here and there. And then we're going to shoot and continue to go down. So let's go to a chart and start to elaborate and explain on the daily time frame, where we actually find everything. So looking at the daily time frame, guys, we're going to zoom we're going to zoom out, and then now we're going to move our chart to the nearest left. So where can we start? Let's just in terms of time, let's start here. So let's just around here. So around here, what is it that we need to look at? Firstly, we need to find the direction of the market. After finding the direction of the market, we're going to apply those support and resistance zones that we have. So as we're looking at it, you can see that impulsive move has happened, correction has happened, and then impulsive move, right? So now we are actually in an uptrend. So I'm going to take this as my the most important level that controls the direction of the market for my sake, right? And then now I'm going to need to highlight the highest point that we reached during that process, which is that. So the highest point that we reach, now we want price to do what? We want price to actually come back to our zone, right? Our support and resistance zone. Well, it's fine if price doesn't come back, but we're going to look at when price comes back to our zone, and you're gonna see that most likely it is most likely that price comes back. So I'm going to highlight the week, and I'm going to highlight also the last week of a candlestick, and the last week of the last week high of a candlestick, and the last week low of that candlestick. So from here, this black candlestick, actually its week, it's higher than all of them. So I'm going to highlight this as my zone, right? Going to highlight this as my zone. So as you can see, price didn't actually reach that level, which is fine, right? Which is fine. But now, since we know from our back videos that when we are in an uptrend, we're going to focus on retracement and buying and retracement. So here we get an opportunity to buy the market, right? We get an opportunity to buy the market to say that we are continuously going up. So as we do that, now we're going to move our direction line to the nearest higher low that it was created, and then we're getting the price breaks what? Price breaks the price actually breaks our high, right, with this candle. So when it breaks our high, we know that okay, fine, we are hoping and we are looking that price actually comes back to our level or zone to retest, right? So what is it that we do? We take this and put it to the highest level. Whenever price comes and retraces, and then price reaches its highest peak, and then it comes and retrace it to our zone. Can you see when it retraces to our zone, we're taking a buy because we are in an uptrend. We haven't actually broken our blue line, right, which is our direction line that confirms that it's either we are in an uptrend or we are in a downtrend. So now if it's above price, we know we're going to focus on buys mostly, right? So as you can see, price goes up, comes back again, comes back, fails to break this zone, goes up again, comes back inside the zone, fails to break, goes up, we're buying, right? Comes back, goes up. Now as we come back, we were hoping for it for the last time to just push to the upside, right? It didn't do that. So what else did it what else did price do? Price broke our direction line, right? As price broke our direction line, it actually also gave us an impulsive move. As you can see, it also gave us an impulsive move and a correction, and then an impulsive move, which is a clear statement for it, right? So now what does that mean? It means that we are in a downtrend, and it already confirmed that we are in a downtrend. So now what is it that we're going to do? We're going to wait for price to retrace, right? So where is price going to retrace from here? We know that price will has to retrace from the recent low that it has broken, which is here, right? The recent lows that it has broken, and also the recent lows that he has broken, a turning point that he has actually broken to, right? As you can see, I can see that price broke this low also, and then it acted as a support. Now it must act as a resistance. If not, it must come here, act as a resistance, or here act as a resistance, right? So looking again, you can see that price actually rejected and candlestick confirmation. We got an entry to sell, so we sold price, and now we're going to clean our charts and start all over again, do the same process, right? Doing the same process, what is it that we get? We get that price price is actually moving down. We are in a downtrend, so price is actually moving down, 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 right? So what else do we need immediately when we see a retracement, right? Where do we want to see price come back and retrace? We want to see price retracing on the recent level of structure it has broken, which is what? Which is this level, right? Which is this level again. So price does that, give us an opportunity. What does price do? Give us an opportunity to sell, right? So as it gives us opportunity to sell, we can see that, okay, let's adjust that, yeah, like here. So we can see that it failed. We got a trade, but it failed to push right. It failed to push down and break our structure, right? Break of structure levels. So break of structure, BOS, it failed to break structure. So what is it? It has to go back again and go test here or here. So now halfway through that, we got an opportunity because now candlestick patterns again, we're starting to sell, right? It goes down. As it goes down, it creates impulsive move correction and stuff like that. It goes in a matter of series of impulsive move correction. So what is it that I'm going to do? I'm going to look at the most recent impulsive move correction, or the ABCD, that has formed, right, after the breakout, right? It broke, but it broke in this form. So I'm going to take this as my impulsive move correction, impulsive move, right? And then this becomes the lowest level that I have. So where do I want to retrace, right? The recent level that was broken is this one, and it's this one, right? It's here again. So what happens? Price actually broke my direction line. So after price breaks my direction line, I know at the back of my brain, and that eventually price is actually changing direction, right? I'm no longer going to be focusing on on sell positions. I'm going to focus on buy position. I'm going to wait for it to make an impulsive move, and then on the retracement, I'm going to check the recent level it has actually broken, which is when I found it. It is a zone. Now it is a support. As you can see, it is a zone. What else am I expecting? I'm expecting price to actually break. So price actually broke, right? Got an entry, clean the chart again, start to analyze again, right? Now my recent level is this one, and my highest point is this one. What is it that I need to do? I can see that, okay, fine, price actually broke again my direction line. So now at the back of my brain, I know that I'm no longer going to look at sell positions. No longer going to look at buy positions. I'm going to look at sell positions, right? Which means now I'm going to wait for a retracement to which level? To the nearest level, which is the recent level that price has actually broken. I want the retracement to come and retest here, or also retest this level, right? So what is actually happening? You can see that price has actually came back and actually retraced to that level, right? Can you see now how our trend trading is good? Make a trend your friend. That's what they say. But now I'm explaining it further so that you can understand what we mean when we say make a trend your friend. Now you get a glimpse of understanding, and now creating a new way of trading, right? So as you can see, we haven't even got any loss. There are losses, I don't want to lie, there are losses here and there, but most of the time, as long as you follow the rules, you're going to be like in a profitable like manner, right? As you can see, price created a low. Now price created the lowest low, right? And then price retraces. Where is it going to retrace? It's going to retrace to the nearest level that it has broken, recent level that it has broken. It has broken this level. It was impulsive move correction, impulsive. It comes back again and gives you an opportunity to sell. So you do what? You sell that position, right? So what is it that you do? Now you clean your chart again, you come back again, you redo whatever that you're doing. You do it all over again. You do one thing all over again, right? We come back, we get a retracement. As you can see, as we get a retracement, the level that was broken, which is this one, right? What does price do? Price didn't respect that level. It broke inside, right? As it broke inside, we sell because we are in a downtrend. Why? Because price hasn't actually broken our level, which is this one, right? And then as you can see, we can see that price is failing and failing and failing to break also our support and resistance zone, our zone, which is like a support and resistance zone. Now it is a support, which was a resistance before. Now it's a support and stuff like that. So now price as it does that, gives me a rejection and a rejection. Now I'm taking price to the upside, saying that I'm going to test this level and see if I can break this level, right? So what happens? Price actually breaks this level with the candlestick. So now I know that I'm in an uptrend, no longer in a downtrend, right? No longer in a downtrend. So what else? What can I do? Going to look at price, and then now price gives me a retracement. Recent level that was broken from here. It was this high, right? It was this level that was broken, right? So what price does? Price didn't respect. Came to my level, didn't break my direction level. So I'm still in a good chance of buying. So I'm going to buy price and then take it up further. And as you can see, price eventually didn't actually break also my zone. So I'm going to sell now, saying that if it fails, it has to come back again to this level. So now it came back to this level and broke. Now it gives me a what? It still gives me a direction saying that now we are going down, right? So now as we're going down, going to be focusing on what? On sell positions, right? Here on sell position, the recent level that was broken, right? The recent level that was broken is this one, because I can see that I have an impulsive move, I have a correction, I have an impulsive move. So a low, a week's low, and a week's high, that's how I'm going to highlight it. So this is a big zone, but inside the big zone, I'm not just saying whenever price taps into my zone. No, I'm saying whenever price taps into my zone, that is an alert for me to say, okay, you're going to look for opportunities through your strategies, moving averages and stuff like that, right? You get an opportunity to go down. So as you can see, this way it's actually 80%, 90%, 95% chance of winning, right? From where we started, you can actually see that we have been getting opportunities from every 10. Now you understand how price is actually moving left to right and right to left. So as you can see, price broke my direction line, price broke my structure my structure level, broke. It was a break of structure, BOS. So now price moves down. So what is it that I'm waiting for? The recent level that was broken, it was this one, right? It's this and it's high, like here. So what is that I'm going to look at? I'm going to look for retracement. As you can see, price didn't respect my level. Didn't respect my level. So I'm going to look at this level for what price to respect. So if price respect this level, I'm going to take a trade saying I'm selling, right? So whenever I sell, price comes back again, fails, disrespect again my level, right? But now that it taps into my level saying I'm failing to break your structure level, right? Your structure level, not your direction line, your structure level. And now what it does is it's respecting it again. As you can see, I'm focusing on a sell because now my direction line says I'm on a sell position. So that is why I'm not buying and doing crazy things. I'm only buying and selling whenever I see structure being respected, saying there's a chance of it to go down, there's a chance of it to go up, right? But overall, I will be keeping in mind my direction, the main structure, the main trend I'm going to keep in mind. So as you can see, price goes down, gives me what the lowest level, and then now I come back again. The recent level that was broken is this one, and its high it's this one, right? as you can see, price again respects a level, now comes back, rejects, and then now respects a level again. I get a sell position, right? As I get a sell position, now it fails again, right? It fails. Now change of structure. What is it that I need to do from here? Change of structure, it tells me that actually you are in a direction of going up. Now you have actually changed your structure. A recent level that was broken is this one, right? And then now price comes back, it has to be on the same level it has broken. You see, now it goes up. As it goes up, now start all over again. Impulsive move, correction, impulsive move. The highest level becomes what? Becomes this level, right? The highest becomes that level, and then the highest becomes this. So now I'm in an uptrend, then I'm in the highest level. So what else? What is it that I get? I get that price, okay, fine, which is this, which is now, this is the zone, right? From here to here, which is a big zone. Inside the zone, I didn't get any opportunity. Price eventually went out of the zone, but where am I? I'm on an uptrend. I'm going to buy. The buy now has to break the highest zone, like the highest level of the zone. It failed and gave me a double what? Top. So if it gives me a double top, now I'm saying, okay, fine, I have to test this blue line, so I'm going to get a sell. So what else do I get? I get an impulsive move that is breaking structure. No, now structure is broken, the important line is broken. Now change of direction, which is this, and then now the lowest point, which is this one. So what is it that I expect? I expect price to come back to the nearest level. You see, now I'm not focusing on these levels. No, I'm not focusing on this level, because now the main level that I need first to understand is this one. Other levels, they're gonna come, like this ones. Yes, price has respected it, and price has respected it, right? Which is the lowest point, and this one, right? But now I focus on what I want price to give me, that long retracement, the leg to be the leg of a retracement, and then a leg of an impulsive move to be a leg of an impulsive move. That's how you get your trend trading support and resistance zones. Those are zones, not like lines like this. This is a support resistant line. But now whenever you apply an area, there is a pip moving, or there are pips moving, now it becomes a zone, right? So now, as you can see, it moved down. What is it that I expect? I expect the retracement from that to sell. Price moves. As price goes, what is it that I get? Price goes in the form of impulsive move, correction, impulsive move. So now price gives me the lowest low, impulsive move. The recent level that was broken, it was this one, with this high, right? So that is the zone. So what else? Price, can you see now price is respecting that level? We've been doing this now for like a minute, for like, yeah, 23 minutes now. So can you see how this is actually going? So price is going down, breaking structure and stuff like that. I hope you understand. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please keep on practicing, and then make sure you subscribe, like, and don't forget to share, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram as Kagiso Forex Warlock, and then tell your friends about us. This is a channel that we're going to grow. 2023, we're growing, all of us. Creating strategy that is simple, strategy that is understandable, and then in the future we're going to be maintaining ourselves and being the best profitable traders ever. Hope to build one of the best traders in the world, and then we succeed all throughout, all together. So please like, please subscribe, and enjoy. Thank you.